Hi ladies, it is 5 o'clock today. So let's see, it's Tuesday. That means it is earring day. So I'm excited to share a bunch of earrings with you. I don't know how many pairs we have today. I would have said 50, but I usually miscount. So I did not make any specific claim today. I just know we have a bunch. We have a few new pairs that came in, as well as some favorites from before, and some maybe you haven't seen yet. Hi, Kimberly. So hopefully you will find something that you like today. I'll give everybody a few seconds to get in here. How's your day today, Kimberly? It's hot here. Hot, hot, hot. Staying inside where it's cool. Trying not to do a whole lot. We did a little bit of cleaning and folded some clothes. My son's shopping for a refrigerator, so yeah, it's hot. It's too hot to do much. And I don't feel like eating because it's hot. Hi, Violet. How are you? So everybody make sure you come in and say hi. I can't see you in the comment feed unless you say hi. And everyone gets an entry in our drawing for a free piece of jewelry just for being here. So if you just say hi or shoot me an emoji or something in the comment section, I can put your name in. You're busy today, Violet? Yeah, today's kind of a laid-back day for me. Hi, Letitia. Good to see you again. We're going to do all earrings today, so that's fun. I always like doing the earrings. Earrings are kind of my thing. Yeah, it's like the only thing that I wear sometimes. So I don't usually wear a necklace by itself or a bracelet by itself or even a ring other than my wedding ring by itself, but I'll go out with just a pair of earrings. So I consider my earrings the most important piece of jewelry that I have. So I have tons of earrings. Hi, Marjorie. I collect earrings. So now I'm going to help you collect some. I just like picking them out. All right. Got several of you in here. So we are going to go ahead and get started. I know Kimberly likes the bigger hoops, so we'll start with these. These are Colossal curves in gold. They're made to look like a double hoop, but this is all one piece. It is just the shape of that hoop. They are in a bright polished gold. None of these earrings are particularly heavy. Most of our things are very lightweight. These hoops may have a little bit more weight to them than some of the others, just because they are a little thicker. This is the size. I have a pair very much like this myself. And they're called Colossal Curves in gold. They're number 101. Sorry, we're having to use the little numbers tonight. I could not find all of my big numbers after the last show. I don't know what happened. And Kimberly, you should already have these next ones. These are called Desert Wanderings in gold. So these are also a gold hoop with a linear or a ribbed design. So that makes the light reflect just a little bit differently off of them with that linear pattern. This is the size of these. And they are number 102. We are going to do some family feud so that we'll have a little bit of fun. Oops, Caitlin, you're dropping things. Oh no. Caitlin is my lovely assistant today. She has graciously taken time out from cooking our dinner. Actually, she put it in the oven and it's cooking itself. But she's helping us out. All right, these are in brass. So if any of you have those brass necklaces with the gold-looking rhinestones in them, these will match that. So they have a gold type of mirrored rhinestone embedded in them. These are the antique brass. All our hoops are on posts. This is the size. So you get a little sparkle with these. And if you don't have a brass necklace with these stones in it, don't worry, I can find you one. These are called Rhinestone Studded Sass. I have to say that slow. Rhinestone Studded Sass in brass, and they're number 103. Hi, Esley. Good to see you. Doing lots of earrings today because we all love the earrings, right? Everybody loves earrings. So these are Botanical Bash in yellow. They have a lemon yellow rhinestone in the center. Hi, Bonnie. Good to see you. Let's have a lemon yellow rhinestone in the center. The rest of the earring is a silver filigree in a flower pattern. They're on a fishhook back. This is the size. So they are Botanical Bash in yellow, number 104. We all need earrings, right? And you can't beat $5 a pair. I have a whole collection and I'm adding to it all the time. Especially with us on Zoom meetings right now, I think earrings are even more important because that's the part of you that everybody's seeing. Sometimes, do you ever have Zoom cut you off like right here and nobody sees anything below that? Earrings are the way to go. All right, these are called Glow It Up in pink. This is that, what do we call that? Fuchsia pink. This is in an abstract shape. They're faceted rhinestones in that purpley pink on a fishhook back. These are a little bit smaller. Ashley, you agree? Yeah, it's hard, especially if your husband's tall and you're sitting next to him. That's why I don't sit next to Max on Zoom, because he needs it like up here and I need it down here. So these are Glow It Up in pink. That's not a bad thing, Bonnie. I agree. Number 105. Zoom hides a multitude of sins, right? Yeah. Sometimes I'm glad they don't see the rest of me. But it means my necklace doesn't show most of the time. Now, if I sit next to Caitlin and we're pretty close to the same height, but my feet don't quite touch the floor, and so they'll start to hurt after a while, so I'll have to put my feet up. And when I do that, my chair goes down a little bit, so I'm still down further in the seat than she is. All right, these are In Crowd Couture in yellow. This is not a lemony yellow. This is a bright yellow. It's almost a touch of neon, but not quite. It's a very bright yellow. These are in a teardrop shape. Has that dot motif around the beads in that frame. These are set in silver. They're on a fishhook back. Hi, Carol. This is the size. We have 2 of these available. So these are In Crowd Couture in yellow, number 106. Vonnie, most of these ladies are sisters from around the country, so feel free to say hi and chit chat. So everybody, Vonnie's new here, but I know her from Facebook, from our weight loss group, from some other places. And I enjoy talking to her, so hopefully you will too. All right, these are Fearless Flock in brown, and the brown refers to the rhinestones going down the center. So these are a silver feather with brown rhinestones curving down the center of that feather. Very delicate looking piece. This is the size. How's the weather in Arkansas, Bonnie? That's what I was going to ask you. We're all hot. Are you hot too? This is the size. We have 2 of these pairs available. And I see Coaster Couture over here on Instagram. I'm sorry, I forgot your first name. Can you tell me your first name? 107, so I can call you something other than Coaster Couture. Hot and humid. That's what we are too. I feel for you. We're in North Carolina, so it's always hot. Hi, Juanita. Good to see you. Gang's all here. Right, I have one pair of these left. These are Happily Ever Eden. They are white dried flowers pressed in acrylic with a copper frame. See them in California. Hey, Landra. And they're on a copper fishhook back. Hi, Daisy. So this is an antiqued copper. It's not the bright, shiny copper. This is the size. Almost matches my hair, so hopefully it doesn't blend in and you can actually see it. So these are Happily Ever Eden in copper. We have just one pair of these left. Number 108. At 110, we'll stop and play some Family Feud. We're going to do it every 10 for the earrings since it takes so short a time to show earrings. These are called Jurassic Journey. Jurassic Journey. So if you're going to go to Jurassic Park, you might want to take these earrings with you. So they have a white crackle stone up in the top, and then this kind of tooth-shaped piece with the triangular design on it, like a tribal motif. So you can wear these to fight dinosaurs. This is the size. So these are Jurassic Journey in white. Just one pair of these, number 109. And then we have number 110. I love these. It's only one pair of these. These are a post earring rather than a fishhook back. Usually we see this style in a fishhook, but this one has a post behind this top circle. So we've got two textured circles. Kind of has that dot motif again, all inside those circles, which means it can reflect the light a lot of different ways. These are hinged together. They're called Refined Relic. So this is the size. Just one pair available, number 110. All right, everybody has gotten their entry for the drawing just for being here. If you haven't said hi, make sure you do so that we can put you in that drawing. Now we're going to earn some extra entries by playing Family Feud. So whoever gets the correct number of answer first will go into the drawing another time. Hi, Shannon. So you can earn extra entries into the drawing and make it more likely that you'll win a free piece of jewelry from me at the end of the show. I do randomly change the number of the answer that we're going to accept, because if we do all number 1 answers, we've found that the same person tends to win over and over again, because it depends so much on internet connection and how fast you are and that kind of thing. So going with different numbers makes it easier for other people to win, give you a better chance. All right, on this one, we're going to take answer number 5, so the 5th most popular answer out of 6. And I tell you that so you can kind of gauge how popular the answer was. Name an activity at which you failed the first time you tried. An activity at which you failed the first time you tried. Caitlin, what did you fail at the first time you tried? Life. I don't think you get a second or a third try on that one. I don't think there are multiple tries. This is not like a video game where, oh, well, we did one life, now let's try another one. Driving and bike riding. Riding a bike was actually number 1. Skating, you got it, Carol. Ice or roller skating was number 5. Driving test was actually number 2. Playing golf was number 4. That's a good one, Juanita. They didn't have swimming on here. That would have been a good one, though, because a lot of people do have to learn more than once, or try to learn more than once. Tying your shoe. Ooh, they didn't put that one on there either, and that would have been a good one. It takes a while to learn how to tie your shoes. I still haven't figured it out. I just use slip-ons. Caitlin's over here laughing at me. She likes to make fun of me. Skiing. Skiing was another answer. Do you know what happens when you fail at skiing? You end up in a cast. If you're lucky, it's not a full body cast. I grew up in the ski area, and a lot of my classmates skied. Because a lot of my classmates skied, I never did. I saw them come in with broken arms and legs and ankles, and I decided that putting myself on 2 skinny boards and pushing myself down a snow-covered mountain was just not for me. Baking, that's a good one, because it does take a while to get good at it. And painting pictures too, that takes a lot of time. So driving's actually on there twice, because learning to drive is one thing and your driver's test is another one. So those were our 6 answers for today, but Carol got number 5 first, so you get that extra entry, Carol. All right, these are also post earrings. That post is at the top of this teardrop. These are called Rainstorm. These are set in gold. You can see they're a teardrop with large white rhinestones in the centers, and then a line of small white rhinestones around the edge. Just have 1 pair of these left too. This is the size. Don't they look like big fat raindrops? Number 6, 106 to Kimberly. These are number 111, Rainstorm. Are you catching up, Kimberly? You're fine. These, ironically, are also called Rainstorm. Once in a very great while, we see paparazzi reuse a name. They are gold. Okay. I would do gold and white and then gold and gold, or gold post and gold fish hook, something like that. Oh, you meant 111. Okay, Kimberly wants 111, not 6. I'm making it hard on you with the numbers, aren't I? All right, these are double elongated teardrops. They have gold rhinestones in this top teardrop and just a polished gold teardrop on the bottom. These are welded together, so they're not movable inside each other. They're on a fishhook back. This is the size. So these are our other Rainstorm in gold, number 112. Always throws me for a loop when they reuse it. They love us. You know they do. All right, these are Royal Marina in pink. These are a hot pink. It's a disc with a shell type finish on it. So you can see that pearlescent finish on the hot pink disc. Then over the top, we have this little medallion that is a flower with a white rhinestone in the center. Up here, another little medallion that is solid with a pattern, and then a little ring in between. I have 2 pairs of these. Okay, bye, Kim. She has to go. She's going to watch the replay. This is the size of these. I have 2 pairs of these available. So these are Royal Marina. Royal Marina in pink. These are number 113. Another brass, but it's a smaller brass. These are called Sunflower Summers in brass. As you guessed by the name, we've got a little sunflower pattern on these antiqued brass earrings. They're on a fishhook back, but they're not a long earring. So these are on the small side. This is the size. Sunflower Summers in brass is number 114. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I laying them down? Caitlin's going to hit me over here in a minute. These are called Where's the Fire? 114 to Vonnie. You've got it, Vonnie. If you would just send me your email address in a private message, you'll get an invoice on Monday, and I send them out on Tuesday. If you want them earlier than that, feel free to let me know, and I'll go ahead and invoice you and send it earlier. Usually I do it by the week so that you can put your purchases together for the week. All right, these are called Where's the Fire? Now, they call them fire, but don't these remind you of shells? That's what they remind me of. These are in an antiqued brass with the dot motif. Some little swirls going up. This is the size. So these are called Where's the Fire in brass, and they are number 115. Number 116, Totally Tranquil. Quill like a feather or a porcupine. These are in an antique copper. Oh, yes, a swirl ice cream too, Esley. I can see that. These are a feather and antique copper. Hi, Ruth. With a teardrop-shaped white crackle stone at the top. Hi, Cynthia. These are a post earring as well. Our post is at the top of that teardrop. This is the size. These are going to be number 116. 116. Now the gang's really all here. We have an even bigger gang. These are Fiercely Famous in silver. These are the Hematite Rhinestones, which are a dark gray in color. These have the mirrored finish on them rather than being the transparent type. So we have them kind of in a little teardrop shape, but it's a cluster of those rhinestones. They're in different shapes at the bottom. So we've got some marquee shape, some rectangular, round, and also teardrops. Just have one pair of these left. This is the size of these earrings. I love this mirrored hematite because it shines. Lots of sparkle, but they're not big. So these are Fiercely Famous in silver. They're number 117. If you remember, I showed the necklace that matched these on Sunday night. So I do have these upgraded earrings for that necklace if you'd like the set. It's a long necklace with this pendant on it. It's a 3-layer pendant. These are called Fancy First in silver. Fancy First. So we have the silver pearls, which means they're light gray, along with white rhinestones all along the bottom of this silver teardrop. They're not a huge earring. This is about the size. I do have 2 of these sets available. So Fancy First in silver is number 118. I can also bring out that necklace if anybody wants to see that. Along with the earrings, we can pull that out. So just let me know. Number 119, more teardrops, but these are larger teardrops. These remind me of a basket weave. They're called Tundra Texture in an antique silver. So in antique silver, we see the black accents along with the silver, which helps the features stand out. We have some dot motif in there, along with these little pieces that I feel like looks like basket weave. This is the size of these. I do have 2 pairs. So these are Tundra Texture in silver, number 119. And number 120, Unpredictable Shimmer in blue. So we have a round rhinestone, a teardrop rhinestone, and then a navy blue pearly bead in between, making a very pretty drop earring in blue and white. My favorite combination of colors. This is the size of these. I have just 1 pair. They're Unpredictable Shimmer in blue, and they're number 120. Okay, time for Family Feud. That's the fun part, right? You're going to take answer number 4 on this one. Name something people rent for one day. Something people would rent for just one day. Oh, the dry air. I've got the fan blowing right in my face, so it's making my nose tickle. A car was number 1, or a limo. Those are in the same answer. Car and limo was number 1. What else? A venue. That's a good one. They didn't put that one on here, but that's great. Ooh, a tuxedo is a good answer, too. A saw. Saw wasn't on there. Tables wasn't on there. A U-Haul was number 5. A U-Haul or a trailer. You're going to rent jewelry for one day? Maybe I should start doing that. Cynthia, we'll just rent it out, and I'll clean it in between. That wouldn't be gross at all. Hotel room is number 3. Hotel room was number 3. Let's see. What else do we have? Famous people do. Usually, actually, they don't even have to rent it. They get it on loan. It's kind of an advertisement for the jeweler. They'll let them wear it to the event to get some exposure. Jumping castle and a bounce house. That would be fun. I think I should rent those for my front yard. Clown. Okay. Still, we're 2 answers to go, and one of them is the winning answer. So 2 other things that you would only rent for a day. Tools, you're getting warm with that one. It's a similar idea. Hi, Terry. Terry, tell us something people would rent for only a day. We still need 2 answers. Restaurant? Not quite that big. A generator? Oh, around here you'd need it for longer than that. Oh, an escort. Marjorie's getting a little risque there. You're going to have an escort, Caitlin. Where can I find those? I'm just kidding. A house. Usually you do that for longer than a day, but that's possible. What else would you rent maybe overnight? And one of these things, a lot of us probably have rented before, but then you just buy your own because you give up because it has to be done too often. Especially if you have kids, like Caitlin. A lawnmower, that's a good one. That's a good guess. And the other of these things we probably don't do as often anymore. Yes, movies. That was one I figured we don't do as often anymore because those are streaming now. So we probably don't do it quite as often. RV or a tent. Yes, but usually not overnight. So we're still looking for the last answer. It's something for your house. Huh?
I didn't even rent those.
What? Number 4?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's a whole business centered around renting these things. Hi, Carla. What else might you rent for a day to use for your house? There you go. The rug doctor. Cynthia. Thank you. The carpet cleaner. There's a whole business that rotates around renting those. Of course, like I said, those of us with kids probably just give up and buy one. Yes, Juanita. I gave up and bought mine a long time ago because Daniel and Caitlin were just babies, and my other ones were under 10, and we had a house with beige carpet. Beige carpet. So they had to be done once a week, every night on Friday, every week on Friday night. They do still rent them. Every week on Friday night, I had to clean my carpet. Bye, Vonnie. You can always watch the replay if you want to see what you miss, and still be able to comment and claim things if you want to. So Feel free. Thank you for coming. All right, these are Suede Shade in silver. So these are, as the name implies, suede type material. They're in 3 colors of gray, so a very dark gray, a medium gray, and a light gray, stacked on top of each other. They're on a fishhook back. We have 1 set of these left. This is the size. So these are going to be number 121. 121. There you go, Caitlin. With these next ones, I have in 2 colors. And I need to label the second set, it looks like. These are Retro Reality. Retro Reality, we have them in pink and in white. I have 2 pairs each. Hi, Jane. So hot pink or white. These are a dewy bead. You can kind of see that. It's semi-transparent. We start with a small round, go up to a larger round, and then to an oval at the bottom. These are in silver frames and on a fishhook back. This is the size. So these are Retro Reality in pink or in white, number 122. Kind of liking these pink ones. Number 123, we've got Dripping with Drama. These are a navy blue stone. Okay, pink for Daisy. I'm feeling the pink too, Daisy. These are navy blue rhinestones, faceted rhinestones in a teardrop shape, surrounded by a row of white rhinestones, small white rhinestones. This is the size. So these are called Dripping with Drama in blue. They're number 123. I can't remember if it's the pink one or the white one, Daisy, but I have a necklace coming to us that I've ordered that matches one of those pairs. I just can't remember whether it was the pink or the white. Esley says it sounds like her dripping with drama. Oh dear. Well, you really need the earrings then. Cynthia, I think we should try that. Maybe we should just buy based on the name. I won't show you the earrings. I'll just tell you the name, and you decide whether you want to buy them based on the name. All right. These are Reporting for Duty. Reporting for Duty. These are in gold. They're a nice basic hoop with a little linear design at an angle. They're a little bit larger hoop, but they're narrow, so they don't look huge. So this is the size. This is a pair I had to get for myself because they're a nice basic hoop. They go with all my gold stuff. So I have a basic hoop in every color. This is 124, and we do have 2 pairs of these. Oh, wow, I just went very yellow on Instagram and then went back. This is number 124, Reporting for Duty in gold. These next ones I have in gold or in black. These are chain link hoops. They need to look like a chain. These are called Stronger Together. And either the black metal, which is an off black, not a jet black, or in gold. This is a nice medium-sized hoop. 124 to Esley. This is the size of these hoops. So again, nice medium size. I think the chain detail makes it a little bit more interesting, and yet they'll still match a lot of things. So these are Stronger Together, black or gold, 125. And then, of course, our Peruvian Princess. I know we just recently saw some of these, but I I cleared off one whole part of my board and brought all those earrings up. So we may have seen some of these recently. These are the cute little tassels. Number 125 black for Carol. You got it. These are tied on a delicate silver hoop. They are very light. I call these aqua. An aqua blue. They're calling it sky blue on my color chart. So you could go with that. So these are Peruvian Princess. Yes, we have a Peruvian Princess. This is the size. Aren't they cute? So they're for you. These are number 127. They're calling your name. 126 to Esley. You want 127, Juanita? You've got it. Did we have 126?
126. You skipped 126.
126 isn't a thing?
You went straight to 127.
Oh, I did. I skipped straight to 127.
Too bad.
So technically, Esley got it first. Do you want those, Esley? I can see Jenny might have another set. Put down there for me to check with Jenny. So I think she might have another pair. All right. So we've got Esley, Juanita, and Cynthia. And if not, I have to order some things this week. I'll just grab a couple other pairs. These are Broadway Babe. Broadway Babe in white, again with the teardrop shape. They do a lot of these teardrops because it's so flattering to faces. I'm going to do this as 126, Caitlin, so that it catches you up. With little white beads hanging off the bottom on chain links. This is the size. So these are Broadway Babe in white, and we're going to go with 126 on these since I messed up the order of the numbers so that it won't drive Caitlin crazy. My daughter hates that. All right. 128. Ageless Applique in white. These are the creamy white pearly beads. We start with a large pearly bead on the top, and then we go down to a medium pearly bead with a little cluster of white pearly beads on the top, smaller ones. And then that repeats, getting smaller toward the bottom. Got nice little clusters of pearly beads. These are called Ageless Applique. We have 2 sets of these. This is the size. These originally came from a fashion fix. They were an upgrade earring for one of our necklaces. So these are a little bit larger earring. These are number 128. 128. She has to check her spelling on that one. This is why I let Caitlin help me, y'all, because, you know, she's going to graduate next year, and we're still working on spelling.
I know we are not.
And so this is her spelling class in here, because she gets all these interesting words from the names, and she has to figure out how to spell them before I give her the earring, and it has the tag where it verifies the spelling. So she's practicing her spelling. All right, these are Plume Bloom in a rust orange color. So they're calling them orange, but these are definitely a rust color. We have this hammered rectangle up at the top. These are a post earring. The post is in the middle of the top of this rectangle, right up here about where my finger is. And then we have the little fringe of rust thread coming off the bottom. We just have 1 pair of these still. This is the size. So these are Plume Bloom in rust, and they're number 129. Our next ones are also thread. I figured I'd go with the theme, right? So these are also a thread. They're calling these brown. Do they not look rust like the last ones? So these are also a rusty color, but these are a rusty brown apparently instead of a rusty orange. So these are called hanging by a thread. And they do that because there's this center thread and then the yarn fans out from there. Hey, Jenny. Thank you for coming to say hi. These kind of remind me of little leaves or feathers. I just have one pair of these left. So this is the size of these, called Hanging by a Thread in brown, and they're number 130. Yes, they're named after you. Girl, we're all in this together. We're all hanging by a thread. I tell people I'm hanging by my fingernails, and my fingernails, if you know me at all, are not strong. Hey, Lily, good to see you. All right. My fingernails are shredding. I'm hanging by my fingernails, and they're shredding. We are going to take answer number 3 on this question. So we're going to play Family Feud. Whoever gets it first is going to get an extra entry into our drawing. Name something every secretary would love to tell her boss to do for himself. I'm going to take answer number 3 out of 6. Name something a secretary would like to tell her boss to do for himself. Everything? It's usually, secretaries get the scut work. Get your coffee. Yes, that was number 1. I just want to be the boss so I can tell somebody else to get my coffee. Pick up your own lunch. That's a good one. That one wasn't on there. I'm surprised, but take a vacation. The travel plans was number 5. Take his own calls. That was number 2. Write it yourself was number 4. Pick up his own laundry. That was number 6. So what do you think number 3 was? Jenny got it. Pick out your own wife's gift. Shop for your own wife. Why is the secretary shopping for his wife? Caitlin doesn't know. She's shrugging her shoulders. I don't know either. Why is the secretary shopping for his wife? I'm a little confused about that. Hopefully she knows his wife so she at least gets a good gift. She won't probably buy wife a lawnmower, so maybe that's why the wife wants her to shop for her. All right, our next earrings are Bohemian Ball. So we have these fire red beads pressed into the silver filigree. So we have some scroll filigree with the dot motif on it. We have some white rhinestones mixed in for some sparkle. These are a hinged earring, so they're going to move freely off this kite-shaped piece at the top. We just have one pair of these remaining. This is the size. Oops, they're going to turn. This is the size. So we've got Bohemian Ball in red, and they're going to be number 131. You checking your spelling, Caitlin? Did you spell it right? I'm just checking.
Of course I did.
Told you it was a spelling test. All right. These are called Watch Oval Me. At least 6, Cynthia. At least 6. And that is for each shade of every color. Because there's different shades of every color. And so you have to have all the different shades. So at least 6, because you've got to allow for variations in style, in size. So yeah, 6. This is Watch Oval Me. These are dark red rhinestones in an oval pattern, mixed in with the silver ovals. These discs are not completely flat. They do stick out just a little bit, like a bowl. So we have 2 pairs of these. This is the size, red, navy, and dark purple. I'm with you on the navy. I do like my purples though, and the reds. I love the brighter colors, like the jewel tones. So these are Watch Oval Me in red, 2 pairs available, and this is number 132. They are cute, aren't they, Jane? Don't forget, you've still got 2 free pieces. Yeah, I have not seen, I think the only other color I've seen was white for those. I have not seen a blue yet, which would be nice. Yeah, pastels. I do wear a few, you can tell, but look how much it blends in with like my skin and my hair, so I try to wear the brighter colors. I like jewel tones. All right, these are With All Due Respect. Dew like you get on the grass, the wet stuff. These are Dewy Beads. Okay, I can send you a picture of those, Jane. I don't actually have them, but I can get them for you. Dewy white beads, which means they have a frosted appearance in little circles, all hanging in this little cascade in kind of a diamond shape. I have 1 pair of these left. This is the size. So these are With All Due Respect. They're number 133. Number 134. These are Prize-Winning Sparkle in blue. My color chart is calling this an ice blue, which I think is a good description of it. They're little pear-shaped faceted beads in a light blue with polished silver spacer beads. They're hung on this thin, delicate silver hoop on a fishhook back. I do just have 1 pair of these left. This is the size. I like that even though they're bigger, they're a little delicate, so they don't look like a, I mean, you don't have a hubcap hanging off your ear. So these are Prize-Winning Sparkle in blue. Just 1 pair, 134. I'm going to do an extra question probably this time. Okay, these are going to be 135. 135. I have 2 pairs of these. Yeah, hubcap. Hey, you're near LA. You've seen some of those hubcap earrings, Jane. Don't tell me you haven't. These are called Crystal Circlets in blue. So we have navy blue marquee-shaped rhinestones with white round rhinestones mixed in almost like a little wreath. Number 134 to Carol. This is the size. So these are called Crystal Circlets in blue, and they're number 136. Oh, it should have been 135, huh? Look at that. I don't know what number we're doing. My numbers are not sorted out, apparently. Oh, well. She'll catch up. Just pay attention to the numbers. Implanted in the earlobe. The gauges, the ones that have the hole like through, I hate those. They make me cringe every time I see them. You like them, Caitlin?
Not the big ones.
Not the big ones, just the small ones. It's disgusting. Okay. You have poor taste.
Okay.
I hate those too. They make me cringe, Carol. I look at them and I'm like, that has got to hurt. Ugh. All right. Let's do another question before my daughter chokes over here. We're going to take answer number 5 out of 5. Name a brand of refrigerator. A brand of refrigerator. And these questions are a few years old. I don't know exactly how many. So the most recent brands may not be in here. So go with maybe about 10 years old. GE is number 1. Hi, Acacia. Whirlpool was not on there. That's strange. LG is not on here. Westinghouse was actually number 5. So that is the winning answer. That was Carol. Samsung was not a thing yet at this point for refrigerators. Frigidaire was number 2. So that's a good guess. Maytag was number 4. How about one more brand name that we didn't get that starts with an A and ends with an A, just like Acacia? Kenmore was not on here. You'd think it would be. It's not. Does anybody know what the last one is? There you go, Carol. You got that one too. Amana or Amanda, depending on what part of the country you come from. Yes, Story, you got it too. I had a washing machine by them one time, and they were actually a really good brand. I loved my washing machine from them. I wish they would make more things. All right, let's look at some more earrings. We got to do that in between questions. I mean, we got to do questions in between earrings. Which way are we doing this? Somebody tell me what to do. All right, these are I Double Flare You. So they're called that because the backs of them flare out. You can see how it ends in this wider V at the back. You had to go look at yours. So what brand do you have, Jane? We have the Frigidaire. So these are a textured hoop. You can see they're hollow in the centers. That keeps them from being heavy. They start a little narrower up here and widen out as they go back. I have them in the black metal and also in the silver. Looks like I have one pair of each left. This is the size. It is more of a teardrop or oval shape than truly round. So I'm just letting you know that. These are I Double Flare You in black or in silver, and they're going to be number 135. So we should be caught back up with numbers again, right? Okay. She says we're on track. This is why I have Caitlin here, because she's my supervision. Somebody has to tell me what I'm doing. These are a gorgeous shade of blue with those little rhinestones. We've got one little rhinestone in the center. This is an aquamarine blue. It's a little lighter shade of like a Caribbean blue, very pale shade. And then we have little blue rhinestones also all around the outside edges. They're called Icy Mosaic. And they do kind of remind me of ice crystals, don't they? That pattern. Kind of a flowery pattern in the center and then coming out in spiky petals from the outside that looks like ice. This is the size of these. We do have 2 pairs available. So again, they're Icy Mosaic in blue. And Instagram's going to decide not to focus. There we go. These are going to be number 137. Is it raining? I feel like I hear extra noise. Okay. We'll go with that. Okay, Jane has a Kenmore. Do you like your Kenmore? I don't know what I'm going to get after Frigidaire. I haven't been impressed with this set of appliances that we got, but that's okay. They don't last forever. All right, these are Outstanding Opulence in blue. This is my last pair of these. They're a very pretty pale blue. More like a, again, kind of an icy blue. Not the aquamarine. Nothing fancy. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about my Frigidaire. So at the top, we have a little round rhinestone. In the center, there's a round rhinestone, but it has white rhinestones above and below it, like a little frame. And then a teardrop blue rhinestone on the bottom. It's a very pretty pair of earrings. This is the size. So these are Outstanding Opulence in blue, number 138. Crossley. I've never heard of them either. It's interesting. The dryer dries fast. It is interesting. I have not heard of that brand before. All right, these are Carnival Courtesan in blue. These are on the black metal. So you can see the black fishhook back and the black lacy filigree. There's hematite rhinestones all around the outside edge with blue beads and teardrop shape, and then a teardrop shaped blue bead in the center. These are called Carnival Courtesan. I think these are really pretty. Unfortunately, I just don't have anything this color to match them to, or I'd keep them. This is the size. So, Carnival Courtesan in blue on that black metal background. Love that lacy black metal. This is number 139. Just one pair of those. This next ones are going to be 140, and then we're going to do another question. Number 139 to Cynthia. They look like something you would like. I kind of thought you might go for those. All right, so these I just got in today in the, which one did I get today? I don't know. I think I got the gold today. I forgot now. But I had them in one color before, and now I got the other color. And these are called Modern Meltdown in gold. So these are a smaller hoop, but they have a more interesting design. So we've got ridges, and then this metal is like hammered metal, so it's not completely flat. That ridge along the center. So they're in silver or in gold. I have two pairs of each. This is the size. So if you like something that's a smaller hoop, this is a good size for you. Modern Meltdown, silver or gold, is number 140. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 more pairs to go. So we'll ask one question. We'll do the remaining 6 pairs while Caitlin does the drawing. Caitlin. All right. Let's see. Which answer should I take, Caitlin? 5. She says we're going to take answer number 5 on this one. Out of 7. Out of 7. Hey, Sheila. You're coming in toward the end, so you might want to rewatch the beginning. We're going to have 6 more pairs of earrings, and then we're closing it up. But we've seen 40 pairs of earrings already. So you can go back and catch those. So we're on to our next Family Feud question. We're taking answer number 5, just to catch everybody up. Name an old movie that just about everyone has seen at least once. And an old movie that just about everyone has seen at least once. There's 7 answers on this card. We're going to take answer number 5. So what do you got? Ooh, Dirty Dancing is a good one. Not old enough to be considered old, apparently. Wizard of Oz was number 2. It's a Wonderful Life was number 4. Gone with the Wind was number 1. I don't see the Goonies. Terry, an old movie that just about everyone has seen at least once. Casablanca was number 3. Looking to make sure I didn't miss any. So we've got Gone with the Wind, Wizard of Oz, Casablanca, It's a Wonderful Life. We need the next 3. Dancing with Wolves is not old enough, apparently, for this question. E.T. is a good one. It's not on here. Sound of Music wasn't on here either. Isn't that weird? To Kill a Mockingbird, My Fair Lady, those are not on there. 10 Commandments is a good one. They should have put that one on there. That should have been like number 1 instead of Gone with the Wind. La Bamba's not on there. The Birds are not on there. Psycho, that's not on there. Bible's not on there. So we have 1 musical. We have 1 sad movie. And 1 Italian movie left. Nope, none of those. North by Northwest, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Planet of the Apes, Star Wars, True Grit. Godfather was number 7. Godfather was number 7. Okay. Dr. Zhivago. Oh, that's a good one. That's not on there either. Neither is Heidi or Star Wars. Sound of Music wasn't on there. Life is Beautiful isn't on there. Okay, now we have the musical left, which is actually the winning answer, and the sad movie. Let's see. The musical is 70s? Did you say 70s for that one?
About there.
Yeah, about there. I don't know exactly when it came out, but that's a guess. Not Frankenstein. Looking for the rest of my cards. Oh, you're in the right area. There we go. Grease. Grease. Cynthia got it, even though she misspelled it. Grease was the answer. The other one was Old Yeller. Old Yeller. Ooh, West Side Story is a good answer, too. So many of those musicals in that era there. Now, let's see. I'm not going to promise you that these... You spelled it right. Terry gets extra points for spelling it right. All right. I'm going to get some more numbers out. You guys used up all my numbers.
No.
That's all I had in that deck. Okay. These are Going Oval Board. Oval Board. That's okay, Cynthia. Going Oval Board. These are in a very polished silver. So these are a thicker hoop, a wider hoop. These are still hollow in the center so that they're not heavy. See, narrow from the front, but wide from the side. Just 1 pair of these. No, I think I have 2 pairs. Going Oval Board. I think I have 2 pairs. This is the size. It's a little bit of a larger hoop, or longer anyway. We have 2 pairs. Number 141. 141. Here we go. Number 142. I have 1 pair of these left. Becky has these and loves them. They're called Burst into Teardrops. They're in a light purple. What did I decide this purple was called? They're calling it Monk's Hood on my thing. I'm not sure I'm going for that. Kind of an orchid colored purple. Hi, Maudie. These are teardrops. Teardrop beads set in a teardrop shape. 142 to Esley. This is the size. So these are going to be 142, and they're going to Esley. Are you on a purple kick this week, Esley? The color name. Monk's Hood, I believe, is a flower, isn't it? Can you look up monkshood? I believe that's a flower, a plant.
Monks.
Monks, and then hood. It's all one word. All right, these are a violet colored purple. So a little bit of a red tone to these beads. They're pearly beads on the bottom of this. It's kind of a teardrop shape as well, with little rhinestones around that center cutout. These are called Gracefully Gatsby. Gracefully Gatsby. Same person. No, the color chart is not made by Paparazzi. They have the filigree in the center. Let's see if I can get it to show. With the dot motif or studded motif along that filigree. This is the size of these. So we have one pair of these left. These are Gracefully Gatsby, sorry, in purple. These are pearly. The number 143. Do you have Christmas decor and jewelry? No, I do not. Those are actually dark pink flowers and ivy. Quit picking on me. And I didn't even turn on my lights. I have little fairy lights back there too. And even turn them on tonight. I had to dress up my board a little bit. 141 to Marty. Hey, I've got some clip-on earrings too if you're in the market for any. Cynthia would like to know, can you plug them in? You'll have to go behind the boards. And the plug is behind that first board up on top of the entertainment center. All right, these are called Yes, I Cancun. I have 3 of these. So we've got a bright purple at the bottom. These little bright purple beads. Up here is a little medallion. That design on it. I know, I do need to do a board sale. And then, not quite a crescent, but close to a crescent. The inside looks like a crescent moon. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. So these are called Yes, I Cancun. This is the length. Did you find it?
No.
Here's the length. So, Yes, I Cancun. 3 of them. Number 144. Let me see if I can help her. What's wrong? Did you find the plug?
Oh.
Here.
No. I just have something.
It's okay. The plug's on top of my jewelry box. There. I'm gonna get the lights, okay? I got your 141, Marty.
Huh?
All right. These are a brown leather. These are called Everyone Remain Palm. Everyone Remain Palm. These have the palm leaves across the front. There, see my lights? There you go, Cynthia. Pull that up so you can see them. Everyone Remain Palm. So we've got a polished brown leather with the palm fronds on the top. They're in a teardrop shape. I have 1 set of these left. This is the size. So these are going to be number 145. They look like jerky to you. Yes, you're hungry. You need to get some food, Cynthia. 145. Do not eat the earrings. What do the backs look like? They're just a plain leather on the back, Jane. Can I let me show Jane what the back looks like. This is what the back looks like. Yeah, see? I have lights too. I put them up a week ago, about a week ago. I went to Hobby Lobby with Caitlin, which is like her new candy store. She loves everything in Hobby Lobby. She could live in there. But yeah, I got the greenery and I ordered the little lights. The other ones were too big and they glared. Okay, Jane would like those. Everyone Remain Palm. and the little flowers and the little sign up there that says if it's pink and sparkly, I need it. So trying to make it look a little bit more like a boutique in here since we just see it online. All right, these are Crushing Couture. These are in shades of brown. So they're kind of like they're made to look like a crushed rhinestone, but they're actually different shapes. We have round, we have rectangular. They're in a kind of a golden topaz, and then a rusty brown, and also some white in there. Yes, they do empty magically. I think, just like Walmart, I think they have a scanner at the door that scans your credit card or your debit card and lets them know how much you have, and that's how much the total will be. This is the size of these. I just have one pair left. So these are Crushing Couture in brown, and they're number 146. So did you do our winner? Not yet? Okay, we'll talk for a second. She's going to spin for our winner. That was our last piece for the day. Violet is our winner. So it didn't take her very long. So Violet wins her free piece of jewelry for today. We will be back tomorrow at 5 o'clock. I got some orders in today, so I've got some new things to show you. Plus we'll pull out, I think it's those things that you walk through, you know, the ones that are supposed to detect the security tags. Pretty sure they scan your card and lets them know how much money you have so that they can pull it all out of you. All right, so we will be back tomorrow at 5. We'll do necklaces tomorrow at 5, long and short. So we'll have a combination of long and short. I got some new chokers in today, so if you like chokers, they were in silver. So we'll have silver chokers tomorrow in with our other things. So I'm looking forward to that. Thank you all for joining us this evening. Hope I didn't take too much of your time. We'll be back to play more Family Feud, so you've got another chance to win. So we'll see you all later. Have a good night and a safe Wednesday. We'll be over halfway through the work week when we're done. Anklets. I have not gotten any new ones in, Esley, but if you want me to, I can show you the ones I do still have. I can put those in tomorrow's show if you'd like me to. So if anybody wants anklets, I can do that along with the necklaces tomorrow. So I'll see you all later. Have a good night.